What's up, guys? My name is Logan,
I'm Mason.
and this is our first video on the Football Frenzies podcast. We're doing. Alright, you do it. Go.
We are doing our top 5 QBs and top 5 wide receivers for fantasy football. And let's get into it. Logan, you can go first.
Alright, starting with quarterbacks. For first, I got Joe Burrow, because Joe Burrow got a great. He built up on. Well, I don't know if we're keeping Mixon yet, but Mixon, we got good receivers. Fortunately, we got rid of P-Ron now. All we need is one tight end. Burrow gets a tight end. Burrow definitely securing that one spot, but as of now, I got him at 1 still.
Okay, for my number 1, I'm picking Jalen Hurts. I picked Jalen Hurts because he got A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, and Dallas Goedert, and he can run the ball. That's like the perfect thing, and that's how you get a bunch of fantasy points easily. What's your number 2?
Number 2, I got Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes, oh my, he doesn't really need a receiver core. He proved that last year. I mean, he still has a solid one. I don't think he has Juju anymore, but he does have, what's his name?
Whatever his name's called.
Know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, Kadarius Toney.
Yeah, Kadarius Toney. He got Travis Kelce. I mean, he's got the greatest tight end in the league right now. And they have a really good chemistry together. He's got Isaiah Pacheco. He's very, very good. Talented. Hard running back. Throw a pitch out to him. He averages probably 3 to 5 yards a carry this year. And then, yeah, I think he launches the ball. He's really accurate. He's a mobile quarterback. He can move.
Yeah. My number 2 is Mahomes. Like all you said, he doesn't need a wide receiver core. All he needs is Travis Kelce and an offensive line that can hold him.
Yeah, because Travis Kelce might retire here soon. He's like 35.
Yeah, he's getting up in age.
If he loses him, they'll have to
sign someone.
Tight end. They might end up trading up. They might end up getting Michael Mayer. That'd be a very big pick for Kansas City.
Michael Mayer is already picked.
I know. I'm saying they traded for him. Or they traded him.
We'll see.
Until he retires. Maybe. We don't know yet. Number 3, I got Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs, Gabriel Davis, Dawson Knox. I mean, we're better. Freaking, my gosh. Good O-line. Good. Everything.
Yeah,
good.
but the only thing is, you can't really. Gabe Davis isn't consistent.
Yeah, he's not as consistent as Diggs, but he's a very good receiver too. Last year I had him for fantasy. He didn't fail. He failed probably 3-4 games the whole season. Every other game he got more than 15 points for me.
Yeah.
So I think he's a very good, very big secondary threat that nobody's really aware of. So he's a big factor for them. And Singletary's a good running back, and he can also catch a couple and get a couple yards. So, and he's got a very good 5 run. So.
Yeah. My number 3 is Joe Burrow. I didn't pick him to go in front of Mahomes and Hurts because he isn't that quarterback that run. If no one's wide open, he goes to run. He tries to wait, but he can run. Don't get me wrong with that, but not as good as Mahomes and Hurts. You look at Mahomes; he still ran in the Super Bowl with one leg.
Yeah.
But the thing that also helps Burrow is Jamar Chase, Higgins, Boyd, and Irvin Smith Jr. Hopefully he's good.
Yeah.
Then they'll be unstoppable. Stop, and if Irvin Smith Jr. is good, maybe I'll bump him to 2 or maybe even 1. If that offensive line stays healthy.
Mhm. Number 4.
Yeah.
I have Jalen Hurts. Wait, are you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
All right, number 4, I have Jalen Hurts. He proved last year that he definitely would have deserved number 1 if anybody expected it. But the only reason why I put him so low at 4 is because Cooper Kupp had 1 year, and everybody put him at 2. But he doesn't deserve it. Obviously, now he doesn't. He fell off very, very fast. So that's why I'm doing for Hurts. I'll put him at 4 because we never know if he could get better or if he's going to drop like Cooper Kupp. But after last year, he definitely deserved to be on the top 5 for fantasy points. Like you said, he's a mobile quarterback. He's got the receiver corps. He's got the line. He's got a good defense to hold, to get the ball back for more points. So
Yeah.
I think it's a very, very, very good combo.
And that Jalen Carter helped.
Yeah.
So, are you done?
Yeah.
Okay, so number 4 is Josh Allen. Like I said, if Gabe Davis was more consistent, maybe I'll bump him to 3. But Gabe Davis got to prove that he's consistent. That tight end from Utah, hopefully that might help them. Dawson Knox is not like the best tight end. But
he's good enough. I think he'll be all right for Allen.
Yeah, but that Dawson Kincaid, I feel like he would be the starting tight end. I feel like he'll be better than Dawson Knox, and that'll help Josh Allen. But the thing that also puts Josh Allen is he can run. If no one's he's like Jalen Hurts, but Jalen Hurts is way better at running.
Congrats to that. He's like freaking Derrick Henry.
Yeah. And then the Bills, if everyone stays healthy, they got a good defense.
Yeah.
And Diggs is a good wide receiver, and he's getting kind of up in age. He's like 28, right?
I think he's about 30 actually.
I'll have to check that after, but
Fact check.
but yeah, I think he's getting up in age, and I don't know, Gabe Davis and stuff.
Yeah, I feel like both of them are actually I don't think Gabe Davis I think Gabe Davis is like 25 or something. I don't know.
The thing that will help Josh Allen with fantasy points is I think Devin Singletary went to another team.
Did he?
Yeah, I think so. And they'll let off from the run. I think so. I think he went to another team.
What team did the Ravens... what receiver did the Ravens get this year that was, like, pretty good?
Odell Beckham.
Odell, okay, yeah. All right. I couldn't remember.
Okay, who is your number 5?
Surprise here. Surprise. I was just talking about Lamar Jackson. My gosh, he got a receiver. He got, like, Odell. He's got, what's his name? Can't think of his name anyways. But he's got 2 pretty young receivers. He's got a solid running back. He's got a solid line. He's got a good tight end, Mark Andrews. He's got a pretty good defense, and he's a freaking runner. He can throw the ball. He's accurate. He's accurate when he's in a pocket, not when he's running. Depending, but not on far routes. He's only accurate on short or medium routes, not long. But he's also a very good runner.
Tell me, so I'm a Bengals fan. Lamar Jackson, he is overrated. I know I'm a Bengals fan, but listen out. I know Odell Beckham, everyone's saying, no, that's the missing piece. You should look in the past. They had pretty good wide receivers, medium wide receivers, but they don't use them. If he can't run, he'll pass it to Mark Andrews. Same other way. If Mark Andrews is wide open, he'll run. He'll look down at Odell Beckham, and he'll go on a go route, and he'll underthrow him. He doesn't have arm strength. Odell Beckham is a deep threat. He isn't a slot wide receiver. Lamar Jackson passes to slot wide receivers or tight ends, not deep threats.
Yeah, but I'll tell you that Odell is he's a good slant runner. He's a good post runner.
But it's mean.
Like you said, he's a deep threat. But Lamar Jackson, he is playing in also probably one of the worst rated divisions in the AFC because of...
The AFC North is probably the second best division.
Huh?
The AFC North is probably the second best division. Steelers
are... the past couple years, like Steelers and Browns, both of them have been the worst teams in the AFC North.
Bengals were even.
And Ravens being neck on neck.
Yeah,
that's why
Bengals were bad.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm talking about the last like 2-3 years. They've been pretty good.
Yeah, it's just been the Bengals and Ravens. Steelers in the mix
really
a little.
bad.
Browns just
Past
suck.
decade, it's probably been Steelers before Big Ben retired.
It was Steelers and probably it was probably Steelers and Ravens.
Yeah.
I just look. Okay, for my number 5, I had a debate between Lawrence and Herbert. I'm gonna pick Lawrence. I picked. What were you about to say?
I was honestly expecting you to say Herbert because that was a very, very tough. I was also gonna say Trevor Lawrence, but I thought Jackson had more potential. But that was a very, very surprising pick. I thought you were gonna say Herbert.
Lawrence, this is my reasoning. They got Calvin Ridley. He was a stud whenever he took off. I know he was in that betting stuff. The fact is, he bet against the Jaguars. He's on the Jaguars now.
That's funny.
But he has Calvin Ridley. He has Christian Kirk. He's a stud. Then Marvin Jones left. But then they have, what's his name that did really good for tight end last year?
Huh?
That tight end that did really good for the Jaguars?
I couldn't remember his name. Yeah.
I forgot, but...
I know what you're talking about. I just can't remember the name.
But the thing is, he can run too. That gets you fantasy points too. I can give you with Lamar with fantasy, but I don't think he's top 5 with fantasy because you gotta throw a little passing in there too. Not just run the ball.
Yeah.
Same thing with Justin Fields. He has to prove himself this year. He has the weapons around him now. DJ Moore, Chase Claypool, and Darnell Mooney, and Cole Kmet. He got to prove it this year.
Yeah, he's got, what's his name? Montgomery.
Yeah. Is he still on the Bears?
I think so. I don't think he got traded.
Everyone just leaves and joins a different team. That's why I was saying everyone's will be on different teams.
Not like
But yeah, that's our top 5. Mine's Hurts, Mahomes, Burrow, Allen, and Lawrence. And Logan, yours is?
Joe Burrow, Mahomes, Allen, Hurts, and Jackson.
This, for both of us, I feel like this would get you a winning. If you could get one of these 5, it would probably give you in the playoffs. But last year, who would think some players that we thought weren't going to do good at all did good.
Yeah.
Now we are moving on to wide receivers. Next
video we will be doing defense and tight ends.
Yeah.
And running backs, right?
Yeah, we gotta do running backs too.
We'll go 3 tomorrow, so stay tuned. But for receivers, number 1, see, this one was very, very tricky because my debate. Actually, I'll say that for later for my 5th pick. First pick, I will say, before you even argue, Davante Adams, hands down, bro. Derek Carr, you cannot tell me is Derek Carr.
Derek Carr isn't on the Raiders anymore.
Who is?
Derek Carr isn't on the Raiders.
I know, who they trade for?
He didn't trade him for any. Just let him go.
Oh, them idiots. Well, frick, I didn't pay attention to that. But anyways, still, Davante Adams, backup quarterback, no matter what, greatest receiver in this decade, in this whole era, actually, ever since he was with A-Rod. Yeah, he's literally been my GOAT. But he's not obviously the GOAT now, like Jerry Rice is, but like I'm saying, for this era, I'm saying, no matter what quarterback you have with him, he's gonna most likely put up numbers, because the quarterback is obviously probably gonna scramble a little bit and not know really what to do. But thinking that they have Michael Mayer and him is their top 2. I'm thinking the quarterback's most likely going to pick the best receiver in the NFL over a rookie tight end, but he'll throw to the tight end. But I'm saying Davante that quarterback's going to surprise us a lot with the passes and what he's going to do with Devontae Adams, because I know they're going to be working with him. Get him to throw to one of them too, or both of them a lot.
It was
Kind of
funny.
like the Lamar Jackson situation. It's going to be kind of similar to that, but I think the quarterback, whoever it is going to focus on more of a receiver than a tight end in the first year. Because I'm sure it's not a running tight end.
So this is what
really heavily cover Michael Mayer, but I'm saying if he's not going to be that accurate, there's going to be a lot of routes where he's probably going to throw picks that are going to be jumped.
I remembered who the quarterback was. I remember who the quarterback was. It was Jimmy G.
Yeah, right. Jimmy G's not bad.
But the thing is, he didn't pass his physical. So.
Oh my God! I forgot about that.
So he can't play until he passes his physical. But then there's rumors going around that since Tom Brady owns the team.
That's what I was gonna say. I was literally about to bring that up.
But then Tom Brady said that he isn't coming back.
Huh?
In the press conference, he said that he isn't coming back.
I mean, but you can't be sure with Tom Brady. He said that how many times?
Oh, he said he was sure.
Twice already, and he said in a press conference,
on
a video, he's not going to come back.
The thing is,
he's not going to come back, but he came back. But
I
don't think he really will this time. But I know Jimmy G's going to end up passing it, obviously, most likely.
But the thing is, Brady made it like hesitant on the first one. The second one, he made it like nails in the wall.
Clear.
Yeah. And then people were starting rumors he was going to play. Then he came in a press conference and said, "I'm not playing."
The thing is, because you never know, because like he owns the team, like a fraction of the team. How cool would it be if you own a team?
You can call your own plays.
You're making money for yourself.
Yeah.
You're making money for yourself and for your business, which your business is going into you. So you're making 2 times the money, which you typically would. And you're bringing a lot of fans from New England and from Tampa.
Yeah.
And anywhere else that likes Raiders. Because I know people would get those jerseys 100%. Brady, black and white or black and gray. I know. So, yeah, Devontae Adams, number 1.
Okay. Well, I'll go through this kind of quick. I said easy number 1, I think. Not debatable. Justin Jefferson.
Yep.
He's going to be even better this year because if Jordan Addison or whatever his name is, Addison, they'll be putting focus on him. Then they have to focus on Jefferson, Addison, I don't know, and then Hawkinson.
Yeah.
And then they might be double covering Justin Jefferson, but have they figured it out? Like, I feel like they've been double covering him for the whole time by now.
Yeah.
He's still almost 2,000-yard receiver last year.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he's unstoppable. His route making, his deep threat.
Yeah. He's a wide receiver.
Okay, number 2.
Number 2, Jefferson, obviously. The only reason why he didn't get number 1 is because of how many threats they have on offense. Jordan Addison and T.J. Hawkinson, they're going to focus a lot on that. Too. Don't they still have Kirk? Who's their quarterback?
Yeah, Kirk Cousins, but they did draft Hendon Hooker.
Yeah. So I don't really know who they're going to focus on mostly. I know Kirk Cousins is probably going to get benched half the year probably to start that rookie. Maybe. He might not. Maybe a couple games the rookie will start. But Jefferson, like literally everything you said, he's literally unstoppable. He would have been my non-debatable number 1 until he has T.J. Hawkinson and Jordan Addison. With that many threats, it's going to be a little different for them to just not focus on him because they had Adam Thielen and Hawkinson but Adam Thielen's not that much of a threat anymore.
No, he went to the Panthers.
Yeah, he did. That's what I'm saying. Last year, he wasn't a threat that much because he's getting older and Jefferson. And then they got Hawkinson mid-year, I think, trade. And then now TJ Hawkinson's really good, but I'm saying he's like, now he's probably going to be more of a priority because of Thielen being gone and Addison being a rookie. So they'll probably target Hawkinson a little bit more than what they did last year. And then they'll throw not as much to Addison as everybody wants him to probably, but I think he'll focus a lot on Jefferson also.
Okay. My number 2 is the Cheetah. I pick them because they'll have a good defense. If their quarterback stays healthy, Tua Tagovailoa stays healthy, and he 1,700 passing yards, receiving yards last year, with, I think that's what he had at least, with a third-string quarterback, a second-string quarterback, and a first-string quarterback. Like, it's pretty hard. And with Waddle by your side.
Yeah.
Like, that's pretty hard to get. And now, and no one can guard him. He's way too fast for any cornerback. And they have to still focus on Waddle while Hill's going deep and with his fast. And Waddle's fast too, and it's just hard to cover those two while they're on the same team. Okay, what's your number 3?
Ja'Marr Chase, obviously. What the frick? Only reason why it wasn't 2-1 is obviously, I already explained it. Jefferson is going to be way more of a target than Adams. But Chase, he's number 3. I think he's number 3 receivers also in the NFL. But I think he's going to put up freaking numbers. Burrow and Chase this year, judging on like what their schedule is, it's not a bad schedule. Like they play good people.
Yeah.
When they play Kansas City, that's going to be a revenge game that they're going to freaking love. They're going to try to put up as much as they freaking can that game. They're going to try to pound it and set the tone of playoffs. Because I know Chiefs are going to make it. I'm pretty sure Bengals are going to make it. So I know if we play them, we're going to want to set the tone early, but we don't want to show them everything. But I do think that Ja'Marr Chase and Joe Burrow are going to build a lot of more chemistry than they already have this year, and they're going to put up a lot of numbers, especially with T. Higgins, and they just really have T. Higgins and Tyler Boyd, because they got freaking random tight end. I don't know who it is. I can't remember. But if they would have kept Uzama, they'd be alright. But they don't have Hayden Hurst anymore. So it'll be a lot harder, especially with P. Ryan gone also. So those are the 2 main passing people. But it'll be more points for Chase, I think.
Yeah, my number 3 is easily the best route runner in the NFL, Cooper Kupp. I know he has Stafford, but even last year, whenever he had Stafford, no one around him, he still did good. I know he got injured, but he still did good through those 8-9 weeks. He still averaged 30 points a game. It's just Cooper Kupp. No one can guard him. Against the Bengals Rams game, Cooper Kupp won the Super Bowl. Every single play of that drive, you knew it was to Cooper Kupp. He threw it to Cooper Kupp. At least got 7 receptions that one drive. What?
What's his name? Apple won the freaking Super Bowl. That was the easiest pick you could have had in mankind. He had the ball and he threw it off his backside shoulder, and Eli Apple did not freaking turn. And Cooper Kupp did, and he scored. That's the only reason why. If Eli Apple would have switched out for T.Y. Hilton in that play, T.Y. Hilton would have picked that off, and took it to the house. Or Shidobi Awuzie. They would have picked it off, turned around and picked it. If they picked it off, we would have drove down, scored at least a field goal or a touchdown, and we would put the game away. But he did not turn his shoulder when Cooper Kupp scored that touchdown.
But still, he's the one that got them down to the end zone. That's all they threw to that drive. You knew that's all they'll throw to that drive. But he's easily the best route runner in the league. He's flipping hard to cover. You could put 2-on-2 on him. No one can cover him. Okay, who's your number 4?
AJ freaking Brown. He's a freaking beast, bro. He's the closest thing I've seen to Megatron since Megatron. He's like, bro, he's so good. He's got such a good quarterback. He's fast, he's tall, he's strong. What else do you need in a freaking receiver? He can run routes, he's fast. He's a fast big man. He's only 6 foot, but that man is freaking good. He's big. He can jump too.
So I did, for number 4, switch Brown out for this guy. I did switch Brown out because Hurts, he might run the ball. He'll pass more than run the ball. But then you got Devontae Smith and Dallas Goedert on his side. So that's why I switched him out, and I put Stephon Diggs.
Okay.
Josh Allen doesn't run the ball as much as Jalen Hurts does, and he doesn't have as much weapons as Hurts does. And Diggs is a deep threat and a good route runner. I think he's better for fantasy points this year. Who's your number 5?
Number 5. I told you I'd talk about it later, so I'm going to talk about it. I didn't put Tyreek on this list simply because of his quarterback. I don't know how good his quarterback. I don't know if he's going to get hurt again. If he does, I recommend retirement for him.
But the thing is, you gotta always remind you that he had to play with his 3rd string and 2nd string last year. He still got 1,700.
What happened when they put those people in? They went 9-8, lost first round of the playoffs.
They almost beat the Bills.
It's not his fault. It's the quarterback's fault. But you also cannot just say like he's so good because his quarterback is bad. That's the only reason why they lose games. He's good. I'm not saying he's bad, but I'm saying he's not going to put up as much fantasy points. Same with Diggs. I would say he's going to. He was really, really tight. He was almost 5. I was going to put him, but I didn't, because I knew he's going to be good. But like I'm saying, he's going to get up in age. He's going to play. His schedule's pretty hard, tough. Allen's probably going to run a lot more past to more of Gabriel Davis and Dawson Knox, and maybe that rookie tight end, and that he'll throw a lot to Singletary this year because of the corners coming into this league and that are in this league now. So I think it'll be a very, very tough chance for Diggs, but I do think Diggs will put up a lot of points. He is my number 6 honorable mention, but we're not doing 6. But number 5, Deebo Samuel. Bro, he's too freaking good. He's too good. It don't matter. He's got George Kittle, yes, but he's got, who are his quarterbacks? He's got not Kyle Trask. He's got, help me out, what's his name?
Brock Purdy,
Brock Purdy,
Sam Darnold, and Trey Lance.
Sam Darnold, yeah, Trey Lance. I don't think Sam Darnold will start.
They start in week 1, they said.
But, yeah, I think if they start Purdy, or they give Trey Lance a chance and he's good, and he becomes a star everybody hyped him up to be, or if he doesn't, they start Purdy, and he becomes a star nobody expected, last pick of the draft. You never freaking know. Brady was drafted in 4th round or something. But I do think he's going to put up freaking numbers this year. Because Brandon Ayuk, yeah, but if you look at Brandon Ayuk's stats last year, he didn't get a lot of receptions as he would have with Jimmy G, but he doesn't have Jimmy G anymore. Kittle got targeted a lot, but Deebo Samuel, if you looked in the NFC Championship game, Deebo Samuel was targeted a lot more before Purdy got injured, and he was targeted even when he got injured.
My number 5 is Jamar Chase. The reason is they have to focus on Higgins, Boyd, Irvin Smith if he's good, and Chase is he's like everyone I said that's in the top 5 is a good route runner. You got to be a good route runner to be a good wide receiver. But yeah, Chase is like you see his catches. It's you'd rather drop some, but he's getting better at the drops. But he's just good. He's like that first year whenever they had the single covered him, he was unstoppable. But then the second year he got double covered. He got hurt for 3, 4, 5 weeks. But then he still did good.
Yeah.
My top 5 is Jefferson, Tyreek Hill, Cooper Kupp, Stephon Diggs, and Jamar Chase.
Mine is Javonte Adams, Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, A.J. Brown, and Deebo Samuel. Shouldn't we do defense tonight? So we only have to do two tomorrow night?
No.
No?
We can do it tomorrow night. That would be quick and easy.
Alright, that's it for Football Frenzy podcast for today. I'm Logan.
I'm Mason. We'll probably be doing one tomorrow. Just subscribe and stay tuned. And we will record one tomorrow. Like and subscribe. And stay tuned. Bye.